It's me, Colleen. Thank you for watching. My channel is Arcana Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we are doing your reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign for October 2018. There's something very sultry about this costume that I did for you guys for Halloween. I love Halloween, so I am dressing up for each sign for this month. I'm really feeling myself with this look, Leo. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So I'm just shuffling your cards for October. Let me just center myself here. So I almost feel like, ooh, I'm, oh, that's interesting. I almost feel like I'm kind of like channeling the energy of each sign with these costumes. And I'm just really feeling myself right now. I'm feeling very, like, the word sultry is coming up for me. So I don't know if that's a word that usually works for you guys. But I'm digging it. I'm digging the Leo vibe. So the first card for the month of August, for the month of October, maybe something from August is coming up again. That's interesting. So the first week of October, it looks like we are dealing with protection and guarding ourselves, maybe feeling like we need to protect ourselves from something or someone. Or we have been for a long time guarding our energy, guarding our livelihood, protecting what is important to us, protecting our tribe, as a lion would. That's what a lion's they're for, you know, protecting the, you know, what is important to them. Protecting what is important to them. Locking ourselves away, locking our important things away, you know, keeping them from the outside world. And that's something that we've been really going through over the last couple months with, you know, what is important to us and what can be let go. So it seems like we've discovered what is important to us, but maybe we're holding it too close. We have the Nine of Wands here that, you know, shows this is kind of the energy that we're feeling in the first half of this year. Feeling very defensive and feeling like we have to fight for everything. And I feel like that time has come to an end. It's time to let go of the desire to fight, to be defensive. This is a time of, you know, what is important to you needs to come out. And when I say what is important to you, it feels like love, passion, your passion for life again is coming out or needs to come back out. Maybe you hid away that part of yourself because of how, you know, the outside world reacted to it. But you know what? The only thing that matters is what makes you happy for your life. So, you know, bringing out what sets your heart on fire again. It's a time to bring that out and share it with the world. Because the people that want to push you into, or, compartmentalize you and box you into a corner, have their own issues of feeling like they need to be bigger and better than who you are or who anyone else is. So don't let those kinds of people determine what is and is not okay for you to share with the world. And I feel like in bringing this out, your inspiration is going to come back, your imagination is going to really soar and, inspire that creative energy again. And it's going to create this healing, because this, boxing up who you are and hiding it away serves no purpose. And in the boxing away of those parts of you, I feel like it's been fueling this rage within you, and this fiery energy is being directed into an aggressive attack mode, with people that make you feel like you need to be defensive. You know what I mean? So the energy is not being placed correctly. So it needs to be placed towards what is going to lift you up rather than push you away from others, if that makes sense. So this is the time of towards the middle of the month. I mean, this whole month is going to be very fiery, very energetic, very active. So we need to be putting that active, energetic energy towards the right areas. So instead of putting all of that energy towards boxing away that part of you and hiding that part of you, we're going to put that energy towards bringing in, opening that box and letting it out into the world. And that's going to bring you a lot of emotional healing that you definitely need. But I don't, when I say emotional healing, that doesn't mean like you're going to be crying and, feeling vulnerable and feeling weak and all of those things. No, the emotional healing is going to come through strength, come through confidence, come through self-esteem, and bring that out of you again. One thing to be aware of is not letting this confidence turn into cockiness. That is very important. Sorry, my thing is telling me that my battery is dying. So don't let this energy of this confidence that's building up turn into an overconfidence or cockiness, and in that you don't need anyone in the future. So like that part of you, that defensive part of you, may come and peek its head back out, as you become more confident, and it's like you're pushing away in a different way. You know what I mean? So focus on the love. Focus on opening your heart opening this month, and really letting your imagination really take hold and let you soar towards what is most important to you. And I feel like that is also going to create a romantic healing as well. So I feel like there's definitely a major creative healing occurring in your life this month, or it's setting the tone for the next couple months. When you allow yourself to come out of your shell, for lack of a better word, it's going to really, once you do that and you allow yourself to be out in the world, the imagination's going to switch on, the inspiration's going to come in, that creative energy is going to build up and really push you forward over the next couple months. And over the next couple months, you'll definitely see a lot of healing occurring in your life through the confidence, through the creation, through that kind of energy. And that's also going to be attracting love and what is most important to you towards you in the process. So protection is important, but doing it in a way that supports you rather than diminish you, if that makes sense. Or others, rather than diminish you or others. And really just letting go of the past is very important. September was about, really merging who we once were with who we are becoming. And in the merging, we are understanding that we can't erase the past, we can't forget the past. It is what it is. There's nothing that we can do about it. So it's more of an acceptance and embracing all the flaws of who you are and who you were, and just letting go of whatever pain that was tied to it. Just understanding that you did your best with what you knew at that time, and having a compassion for yourself and forgiveness, and that'll help you to really just let it go and focus on what is ahead rather than what is behind you, or what was behind you, because that's no longer important. We're focusing on what is important these days, okay? So that stuff's no longer important. We are protecting ourselves through love rather than through defensiveness and aggression and anger and rage. We're redirecting that fiery energy towards what we want to create for ourselves. What do we want for ourselves? Creating that love in our lives through, love is only going to come when we create it for ourselves. Instead of just waiting for, love to show up, we create love in our lives. So using that fiery energy to create love in our lives as well is very important this month and in the months ahead. And, once you start really getting your self-esteem back, which I feel is a big thing this month, you're going to start feeling the self-esteem come back in the second half of this month. When you start feeling it build up, just make sure you're not skewing it into cockiness and, better than, and not like stepping on others in the process of bringing yourself out into the world. It's not a competition. It's a supportive energy. Like, we're all lifting each other up together, so lifting yourself up and lifting others up instead of like trying to like climb over them to get to the top, if that makes sense. So that was pretty straightforward, I guess you could say, and very to the point. I hope that you enjoyed this look, Leo. I'm really feeling this vibe. I don't want to take it off, but at the same time, if someone knocked on my door, they would be like, who is this crazy lady? Let me see if there's anything else here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just, don't overexhaust yourself trying to defend something that doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't need to be, you don't need to lock yourself away. You don't need to, keep that protective shield up anymore. And that's another thing is, we've all had these walls up around us over the last couple months, like distancing ourselves so we can figure out our shit, basically, in one way or another. And now it's like, those walls, protective shields, are coming down. We're coming out from, the walls that we've put up around us, and we're coming back into the world and reconnecting with people, and with what's important to us again. So just keeping that in mind, this is the time of embracing rather than pushing away. So don't wear yourself out trying to hold on to this, you know, this part of you that, you know, has served its purpose and is no longer needed. You know, the protection, the overprotection, you know, and the over defensiveness. You know, defensiveness and protection, it's like both putting walls up, you know, very, very harsh walls between you and, you know, whoever's on the other side. So it's a time to bring those walls down. There's no need for it. Making sure you're taking care of your energy this month. You know, making sure that you're exercising, eating right, you know, paying attention to how your energy feels this month, because it is a very fiery month and a very active month. So just making sure that you're not wearing yourself out in the process, not burning yourself out. So making sure you're getting a lot of rest and taking care of yourself in the process. So having love for yourself and for others, opening that heart and bringing out, you know, everything that we love about Leos back out into the world. Okay, Leo, I hope that you enjoyed this. I send you so much love. Let me know what you think of this costume that I did for you guys. And I will see you in November. Have a wonderful month and happy Halloween. Take care.